As community nurses, we're at the forefront of improving patient care. From the Department of Health's work on transforming community services, 6 transformational attributes have been identified that make a real difference in how we achieve this. This film demonstrates how so many of us already use these attributes in our day-to-day work. Put simply, these are promoting health, building relationships, taking opportunities by being entrepreneurial, innovating, leading change, and improving care. We've asked just some of the many community and Queen's nurses to share examples of how they use the transformational attributes to make a difference to their patients.
My name is Sharon Baldwin and I'm one of the professional leads for health visiting and school nursing services in Harrow. Today we're holding a summer event for the community in the Children's Centre. So we've got a range of different services here. We've got health promotion stalls, we've got healthy eating stalls for children, and lots of activities for children such as face painting, other games. So it's a day for the community really.
Hello!
Health promotion is a vital part of my role as a community nurse, and all the work that we do as health visitors and school nurses revolves around health promotion. One of the key roles that we have is to deliver the Healthy Child programme, and that's all about prevention and promoting health. I think community nursing is really exciting because every day is totally different. You can really be innovative in the way in which you deliver your services, and I think it's in the community where you can really make a difference because you're focusing more on prevention rather than treatment, and you don't have to just provide services in the clinical setting. You can take services out to communities, and once you get to know your community you can then tailor the messages to meet the needs of those communities.
My name's David Drew, I'm a community psychiatric nurse. Relationships are vital necessity of the role. Relationships which are based on trust and openness as well, really, to enable clients to be integral parts of their care and treatment and recovery plans. Alongside relationship with clients, obviously, is relationships with health professional colleagues. We have a weekly multidisciplinary meeting, and multidisciplinary meeting is what it says on the label. Being able to access the support and the views of my colleagues gives me the opportunity to reflect and enhances my interactions with the client.
I come here regularly. I come and see my psychiatrist and David. If I need any help I can ring, and I get lots of support and feel like I can, get on with my life.
I think community practitioners are in a unique position for providing a holistic approach to care. Being able to see clients in their own homes and also take into account things like their families, their social networks, which is not always that obvious in hospital settings. For the client, the benefits are they won't have to regularly repeat their story, as it were, to different people. And it helps them to feel understood and supported.
My name's Tracy Hall. I'm one of the community matrons employed by Circle and Trent Community Health Services. The community nurses have got to grasp the opportunities that technology offers, because it can actually transform the care that we provide to individuals. Each day we actually triage the RTX system. What actually happens is the patient actually records the readings in their own home. Depending on their need, it'll be whether they get a temperature, blood pressure and pulse, oxygen levels. Then the information is all Bluetoothed, goes down a phone line and comes through to us. We're just going to go and review 2 patients now. One's a young gentleman who has been unwell recently with an exacerbation, and we're just going to review him to see how he's been managing and see if he's recovered. And then we're going to review another lady that's been unwell as well, to see how well she's responded to her treatment. Hiya! Alright.
Yeah, you.
Been using the system for about 3 to 4 months now. Makes life a lot easier, doesn't it? Very good benefits, because before you'd be you get up in the morning, be okay, as he is now. But if David gets poorly, it hits him in seconds, and it wouldn't be enough time for get the matron team to sort him out. He'd need an ambulance before then.
It means that when we go to visits, our visits can be much more structured and more focused, because we can actually show the patient their readings on the telehealth system. All right then, David, you're saying that you'd had a recent sputum specimen sent off to the lab. We'll just load up the laptop. So your sputum results normal?
I'm normal.
Hello. Hiya. The Simple Telehealth is cutting edge. It's a brand new innovation that's actually been developed here in Stoke. It's got a huge potential, this new way of working. It's known as Simple Telehealth, but from the patient's perspective it's known as Florence. So when they send a text message through and there's an abnormality, or with any communication with Florence, it says Florence.
I'm on my own, so it basically gives me the satisfaction and peace of mind of knowing that there's somebody there looking and watching over me, basically. Because Flo will text you back and she'll let you know if you're not correct. It really helps my health, in actual fact. It makes you more independent, doesn't it?
By being open to change and embracing technology, it's improving patient care, but more important, it's giving patients more choices about where their care is actually provided. And there is obviously a reduction in hospital admissions, but it's also more appropriate use of our time and the GP's time. Thanks for that, Thelma, and I'll see you again on Thursday, but ring me before if you're not very well.
My name is Pat Hassel. I'm a nurse practitioner and head of nursing at a nurse-led practice. My colleague had an idea to develop a nurse-led practice, questioning why doctors needed to lead practice in the community. Yeah, we started with just over 500 patients. Since then we've grown to almost 9,000 over 2 sites at 2 permanent practices. 12 years ago it was very new, very different, and I think from the work that we've done at our practice, it's opened avenues for other nurses in other areas to actually expand their roles and look at things like nurse partnerships and other areas in the community.
It's just around the corner from me, so it's really easy to get here, and they've got brilliant opening hours, so I can come from 7 in the morning right through till 6:30 at night, whenever suits me best. If you need an appointment or just need advice, you can just phone through and speak directly to a senior nurse practitioner. Quite often you don't actually need the appointment, you just need a quick conversation with a nurse just to double check something.
On this particular estate there were lots of young mums that needed support, so we got them together and had a toddler group for some considerable time until they'd got their own areas established. We were influential in the non-medical prescribing agenda from the very beginning. Our experiences were listened to by the central government. Also about nurse education and ongoing nurse education. I think what we tend to do is welcome change with open arms and look at it as a way forward, and we tend to grasp things and move with them fairly quickly, whether it's from central government or local government or just our patient suggestions.
We know that there are many more examples of health promotion, innovation, partnership working and entrepreneurial practitioners out there. In sharing just these few examples, we hope to have highlighted the transformational attributes and skills you already have. And we want to encourage you to look at those attributes and skills that may be new for you. In times of change and transition, these attributes will help you and your patients now and in the future. And after all, it's all in a day's work.